Yes, it's working still. Good. Welcome. Would you like some rose water in your hands? Would you like some rose water for your hands? Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Would you like some rose water?
Oh, it's rose water,
Yeah,
yes.
it's rose water. Would you like some rose water? Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Just get a seat. Would you like some rose water? Some rose water for your...
Absolutely, my dear.
There you go. Some rose water.
Awesome.
Would you like some rose water into your hand? Bitte schön. Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Welcome. Would you like some rose water? Sprinkled. Hello. Welcome. Would you like some rose water? Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Welcome. Would you like some rose water in your hand?
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Welcome. Would you like some rose water? Sprinkled with rose water. Would you like some rose water? Thank you. Rose water. Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Welcome everyone. Rose water? Some rose water? Would you like some rose water?
Oh, sure.
Welcome. Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Rose water? Welcome. Would you like some rose water?
Oh.
Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Would you like to be sprinkled with rose water? Here we go. Would you like to be sprinkled with rose water? There we go. Would you like some rose water for your hands? Sprinkled. There we go. Would you like some rose water in your hands? And would you like some rose water? Here we go. Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Would you like some rose water? Welcome. Here we go. Would you like some rose water? In your hands. Welcome. Would you like some rose water in your hands? Welcome. Would you like some rose water for your hands? Welcome. Rose water. Welcome. Anybody else some rose water?
Thank you. Do you take it?
No. Would you like a Turkish delight? Welcome. Would you like a Turkish delight? Welcome. A Turkish delight. It's vegan.
I'm Angelica. It's so nice to meet you.
Hi,
Kirsten's
Angelica.
friend.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
Would
you, my
like
dear.
some
Thank you
rose?
so much.
Some Turkish delights? Would you like some Turkish delights? Welcome. Welcome.
And if it would not be too intrusive, would you permit me to?
If it's no flash, welcome, welcome. Would you like some rose water? This is Turkish delights. Anybody Turkish delights? Anybody Turkish delights? Welcome, enjoy. Hello, good to see you. Turkish delights. Anybody Turkish delights? Welcome. Welcome to Turkish delights. Anybody? Some Turkish delights? Some Turkish delights for welcoming. You want some Turkish delights for welcoming? You're welcome. Some Turkish delights for welcoming. Turkish delights. Sweets from the motherland. Turkish delights. Want some Turkish delights? Would you like some Turkish delights? Turkish delights. said on the package. Turkish delight. Some Turkish delight. Welcome. Welcome. Some Turkish delight. Some Turkish delight. Welcome. Welcome. Anybody? Turkish delights? Welcome. Turkish delight. Welcome. Welcome. Turkish delight. Love it. Any Turkish delight? Anybody Turkish delights? Welcome. 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 Did everybody get it? You want to put it in here? Thank you. Wow, such a beautiful crowd. Welcome everyone, merhaba, merhaba. It's so good to see all of you here in this circle. Thank you for joining my circle this evening. Where I come from, whoever enters our circle is sprinkled with some rose water and offered a Turkish delight so that we all can start on a sweet, sweet note. So I hope you enjoyed that and that you're sweet tonight. Before I wanted to start the dancing story, as I say it, I wanted you to take just a moment to acknowledge that you are here in this circle. Look around and see everyone who is here. We all are here in this moment in time, in this circle, in this space, in this city, on this land. Take a moment and look down to your feet or forward, stretch them out and look at your feet. Your feet, these beautiful things in your body are here. Your feet are here. Maybe wiggle your toes. Ask yourself, how did these feet get to be here today, in this space, in this city, on this land? What is the story of these feet? Maybe think back generations. Did these feet come here as dreamers to dream a dream, a new dream? Did these feet come here with an idea to share? Or did these feet come as conquerors, taking land and following the gold rush? Did these feet run away from war or trauma? Were these feet kidnapped and brought here against their will? Did these feet come here with a gift to share? What is the story of these feet? Ask yourself, and how did these feet get to be here today, in this space, in this city, on this land? What is the story of these feet? And how did they get to be here? What is the story of these feet? using the word hate, but I hate talking. I hate talking about dance. I hate talking about dance. But did you know that the snake dance is one of the oldest healing dances? And you can still find traces of it everywhere. I mean, when I say everywhere, everywhere. For example, the snake. 1, 2. Everybody knows this one. If you grew up in the 80s, you probably did this dance. But it used to be more connected to the center, going up and down rather than dividing right and left, feminine and masculine. No, it was all up and down, connected, and so good for your central nervous system. Or, do you know this one? Rebirth. You see this in every musical theater piece. They love that. Fosse, one of Fosse's favorites. But, again, it was about creation, creating the world from your center, rebirthing. And everybody knows this one. Snake arms. You know all this. Yes, snake arms, you've done those. But nowadays you see it like pop and lock, or I call it robot arms, because we do observe machines nowadays than nature. So, now that you know all the secrets of the healing effects, you want to try them on your body? Dance is not about watching, it's about doing. So, if you want to do it seated, you're welcome doing it seated, but you can also stand up and try it. It's easy and fun. Yes, I love it. You're a great crowd. So, we're going to do the traditional way. So, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. More. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. And then we have rebirth. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. And then we have snake arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So good for your heart. Now let's put it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now do it in the circle. 2, 3, 4. Circle. 2, 3, 4. And you are great, beautiful, wonderful. Thank you. You can sit down. I wonder how it would have evolved if it was not banned and declared evil. I mean, Eve, ill, evil. I wonder how it would have looked today away from the sexualized gaze of its conquerors. I wonder how it would feel in your body if it was still celebrated and considered sacred. What wisdom did we lose? And what wisdom would we have gained if we had continued practicing the snake dance? I mean, one of the wisest creatures of this earth is the snake, the oldest and wisest, a symbol of healing, immortality, and rebirth. Can I say that again? A symbol of healing, immortality, and rebirth. You know, also, the serpent, when forming a ring with its tail in its mouth, is a well-known symbol of the all in all, the totality of existence, Ouroboros. I hate talking about dance. And here I am talking about dance. What do I know about language and these symbols we call words? I mean, words often fail me. A loving gaze and a genuine warm hug nourishes me so much more than words ever can. I know what you're thinking, but we are generally influenced by the language in which we think and the language we grow up with. Even our bodies change according to the language we're using. And since I grew up with 3 languages, I think with the body like a snake. I taste colors. I hear textures. I smell your thoughts. So be careful what you're thinking. And since English is not my first language, I will infuse this little dancing story with other languages, mixing and matching, wie eine leckere Suppe. Or Nefis Chorba Gibe. You want to try that? Leckere Suppe. Leckere Suppe. See, so Nefis Chorba. Wow, so talented, everyone. Let's split it. This side say leckere Suppe, Nefis Chorba. Now say it to each other. 1, 2, 3, go. Sounds like home. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Home. Where do I start? Home. Secrets. I have a secret. Shh. I am a nomad. Shh. I come from a long line of nomadic tribes from the mountains of Anatolia. Do you all know where that is? Very nice. As nomads, we don't have beginnings. We have cycles. Cycles of the sunrise and the sunset. Cycles of seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall. Of seasonal travel, up the mountain, down the valley, up the mountain, down the valley. Cycles of creation, destruction, birth and death. Impermanence is in the center of life. I'm also a dancer. Shh. Dancers are like nomads. We are constantly on the move, we travel light, and we collaborate with our environment in a beautiful dance. And the moment the dance is danced, it's gone, gone. Impermanence is in the center of dance. Ich bin eine Tänzerin. Je suis danseuse. Danse. But I used to live in a sort of paradox. No, I think it's a contradiction. No, it must be a paradox. Contradiction, paradox, I'm not sure. Let's stay with contradiction, it's easier. I used to live in a contradiction of sorts. I come from a culture where every event is celebrated with dance. But when it comes to dancing in public, for a woman to express herself, dancing as a career, out of the question. Shh, shh, shh. So I dance silently. I dance secretly. Do you know any other dancer from Anatolia, female, doing contemporary dance? Me neither. Shh. Shh. So I danced modern. I danced jazz. I danced ballet. I danced boot. Shh. 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 Help me. Shh. 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 This side. Shh. 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 All together. Shh. 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 Continue. Shh. Shh. Everybody join on the left. Step, cross, step, touch back, step, join in if you like on the left. Tap, 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 tap. Yes, make some sound. Yes, that's what we do. Yes, we dance. It's all good. Just have fun. It's all right. Yes. And then slowly you may find your seat.
Alpha,
Beta,
Gamma,
Delta,
Epsilon, Omicron,
Omega, Ouroboros,
Alpha,
Beta,
Gamma,
Delta,
Epsilon, Omicron,
Omega, Ouroboros.
it's spring
2022.
and the coronavirus death worldwide have surpassed 6 million.
7 Millionen. 7 Million.
6 million.
8 million. 9 million. 10 Millionen.
It's unimaginable to comprehend this number.
11.
Have you ever seen 6 million dead bodies?
12 million.
My mind doesn't want to go there, and my body aches to the bones from feeling the sadness of this moment.
13 Millionen.
Ouroboros, creation, destruction.
100.
6 million.
60.
Ouroboros, creation, destruction. Creation, destruction. We humans are really terrible when it comes to understanding abstraction and handling excessively large numbers.
Really terrible.
Schrecklich.
Berbat.
Imagine there are almost 8 billion humans on Earth,
9 billion.
and in comparison, up to 400 billion stars in the Milky Way, and possibly 200 sextillion stars in the universe, in our universe alone. And of course, there are infinite numbers of universes. Also, did you know that we have up to 40 trillion cells in a body?
45 trillion in my body.
Cells in my body. I still can't truly comprehend it.
Do you? Do you comprehend?
These numbers.
Do you understand?
What does that even mean?
Anlayamıyorum. Ich verstehe es nicht.
How is that possible?
Wie ist das möglich?
Mein Kopf dreht sich. Ich verstehe es nicht. Alpha, Beta, Delta, Omicron, Alpha, Beta, Delta, Omega, Alpha, Beta, Delta, Omicron, Ouroboros. Are you listening? Hörst du mich? Curve, Alpha, Arch, Beta, Circle, Delta, Wave, Omicron, Infinity, Ouroboros, Curve, Alpha, Arch, Beta, Circle, Delta, Wave, Omicron, Infinity, Ouroboros, Curve, Alpha, Arch, Beta, Circle, Delta, Wave, Omicron, Infinity, Ouroboros, Ouroboros, Ouroboros. Kairos, Chronos, Ouroboros, Zeit, Zaman, Kairos, Chronos, time, Ouroboros, time, meine Zeit, Zamanum. What is time? They say that time is represented through change in circular motion of the moon around the earth. My grandmother always followed the cycles of the sun, waking up and going to sleep is the sun. To me, one of the most interesting qualities of time is the fact that it is measured by motion. I am a time being, a time being, a Kairos time being living a Chronos life. Time currently feels like it's not moving, but at the same time, it feels like racing through me. That's a paradox. Or is that a contradiction? There are days when I can't have myself do anything, and I end up staring at the screen following all the people on my social media app. I get sucked into giving me a sense of connectedness, but also leaving me depleted and lonely. How can you be connected and lonely? Another contradiction. Or is this one a paradox? I think this one is a paradox. Today, we are more connected worldwide, but we have a hard time empathizing with others. How can we feel deeply and exchange truthfully without hurting? Can we agree to disagree? Paradox or contradiction? Definitely a paradox. And what about the wisdom of crowds? The duplicity of crowd technology has unleashed the wisdom of crowds. But we see now that not all crowds are wise, and their wisdom can be transformed into duplicity of crowds. Like we just saw January 6, 2021. But then I remember the crowds that took down the Berlin Wall in 1989. What an amazing crowd that was. To be there as a teenager, experience that crowd. You know, my grandmother once said to me, Nejla, sadece paradoks hayatın doluluğunu kavramaya yakın bir yere gelir. If you want to know my Nina's secret, see me after. It's too long to translate. Okay. And then consider this. What if we had continued practicing the snake dance, embodying and empathizing with nature, our nature? Maybe today we would be a wiser crowd. What do you think? Okay, zurück zum Anfang, back to the beginning. Or, wait, I just said that we don't have beginnings. But Turkish is interesting. The word for beginning in Turkish is başlangıç. And baş means forehead. So does that mean that everything starts in your forehead, where your third eye
is located, the seed of your imagination. It sort of kind of makes sense if you consider that most of us are influenced and shaped by our experiences. And maybe those memories of past experiences give us a sense of beginning, an imaginary starting point. To me, to look is to create what we see. Consider when you open your eyes, your brain engages in an act of astonishing imagination, transferring the residue of light into a world of form and space and color. Look, my spotlight is slow. So, I think looking back and inward, we do the same. We sort of imagine and recreate and create. I have 3 or 4 vivid memories that give me a sense of beginning, an imaginary starting point, and they start in Erzincan, Anatolia. When I think of Erzincan, Anatolia, I think of Stille, sessizlik. It was silence that allowed me to listen to the sounds and rhythms of my own breathing, and even the wind sweeping dry leaves across the road, or rose petals in this case, were with tiny, tiny little details, rich with tiny little details. So Erzincan was like stepping back in time. And today, I would like to sing you my memories in a cabaret style. I know, you're probably wondering why does this woman from Anatolia want to sing you a cabaret? Well, first of all, cabaret was the first art form that included our dances into their acts. And so now I want to return the favor and include cabaret into my act. So, and also, when I went back to Germany, I used to love watching American Hollywood musicals. And the actors were all dubbed into German, but when they exploded into song and dance, it was all in English, and I didn't understand a word. But I knew that there was some sort of a secret message in there for me, and I just had to grow into it. And so today, I have my secret message embedded into this song. I bet you all know this song. It's very famous. I rewrote it for my purposes. And I'm very nervous because this is my first time singing a cabaret song in front of an audience. So, and I'm drinking water because I'm so nervous. But if the spirit moves you, please sing along. So, are we ready for me? Okay, DJ. I'm ready, DJ. I remember when I was a little girl sitting on a horse riding along my grandfather's. I'll never forget the look of my daddy's face when he gathered me up, hiding away from genocide into the mountain peaks. As I stood there shivering high up in the mountains, I watched the whole valley blossom again. And when it was all done, I said to myself, is that all there is to a life? Moving? Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's bring out the moves and have a ball. If that's all there is. And when I was 3 years old, hiding away from rebels, my dada took me to the forest, the most magical show on earth. There were snakes, goats, bears, and dancing butterflies. Oh, beautiful birds flew high above our heads. As I stood there watching, I had a sense of completeness, moving in nature, with nature, surrounded by nature. I knew then that's all there is to our nature, moving. Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's break out the moves and have a ball. If that's all there is. And then I fell in love with the most beautiful horse. We take long walks down by the river, or just sit for hours gazing into each other's eyes. We were so much in love. Yildiz, his name was Yildiz and I. And one day, Yildiz ran away, and I thought I was going to die. But then I didn't. And when I didn't, I said to myself, is that all there is to love? Moving? Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Oh, wait, there's more. You know, it's all about these patterns in nature, like circles and curves and waves and cycles and fractals. Fractals are my favorites. You don't always have control over what's happening out there, but in here, we can all practice this delicate dance, communing and communicating with nature, our nature. Well, that's my secret. Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's break up the moves and have a ball. If that's all there Thank you for indulging me. That was one of my childhood dreams, to be able to come here one day to sing this song in this circle to you in this moment in time. So here we are, dancing in my memories. So does everything come back to your first memory? And do you repeat it over and over again? What do you think? Ouroboros. I don't know. And why did Erzincan feel like stepping back in time? Maybe because its people were constantly in a circular motion of seasonal travel, round and round. Perhaps they were stuck in a time loop. Could that be possible? Stuck in a time loop? And did my parents change that time loop by moving away to Germany, jumping ahead a century, basically? And what about me? Did I change my parents' loop by coming here to be with you in this circle today, dancing? I don't know. All I know is that I came here. Wait, are you in my loop now? Oh, I know. Is that I came here with a gift to share, a gift of dance with you today, in this moment, in this space, in this city, on this land. I hate talking about dance, but I love, 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 love dancing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we never leave without a little party. So you're now invited to either go take a drink, come back in leisurely, and there will be music. And if you want to dance, continue dancing. Please stay for the dance. Chiki chiki baba, we go.